Hi Capricorn, my name's Lorraine and welcome to my channel Sun, Moon, Star, Free Tarot. This reading is for the month of August and it's for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. If you're unsure of what yours are, then you can find out by searching an online free birth chart report. All you need is your time and location of birth, and this is to specifically determine your rising sign. If you enjoy your reading, then I invite you to give me a wee thumbs up, comment if you'd like to share, subscribe, and to get notifications of all upcoming readings. Then don't forget to press the bell. I'll just get straight into it. I decided I was going to do all the earth signs to begin with, and then move on to the next set of I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll soon see. One of the others anyway. But basically, Taurus's reading was really heavy and pretty deep, and there was a big, serious message that came through in it now, and it was really long. I don't want to keep yours this long, but I didn't go into a full overly meditative state where I was intentionally trying to pick up lots of your energy, basically overly sit in it, because I felt like I've overly sat in Taurus's energy to the point where my reading was over an hour long, and I don't want to sit in that same energy. I don't want all the readings to be that long, do you know what I mean? But I know that what I'm just about to say, and obviously I'm from Scotland, I'm from Glasgow and whatever, but I was clearing away all the Taurus cards and burning my sage and things like that, and I found myself through singing a song, I found myself midway through singing a song in my head to the point where I started humming it, and when I started humming the song, do you know what I mean? I was and then I'm the power of Scotland. I'm where'd that come from? Power of Scotland. But I was sitting thinking about Capricorn, and I'm cleansing the energy, and I'm basically getting rid of all Taurus's feelings, heavy energy that was going on, saging, blah blah blah. I mean, it was so smoky in here, and the Flower of Scotland starts playing in my head, and I didn't realise until it was until I was humming the tune. And then obviously I'm from Scotland, I'm from Glasgow. Most people might not be, I don't know, but then it was fuck's sake, God's sake, that's what it is. And instantly I got that maybe this reading, maybe the song might resonate with other people out there, the Flower of Scotland and things like that. Listen to the words. Might be for you, might not be. But I actually think that this is me picking up a personal message for my sibling, for my sister, because she's a Capricorn and we lost our brother, and it was it was hugging me and getting into the new year when this incident happened with him, and I kind of felt I was getting the new year feeling. Now I was getting a new year feeling where Hug My Nay, now it's famous in Scotland, do you know what I mean? It's and so Donna, if you're listening, this reading is dedicated to you, and I think your wee brother just wanted to say that he was coming through, even though Lorraine wasn't going to take the time out to do your meditation to bring me through. He's well, I'm coming through no matter what, and that's what that song was. So I don't know, I hope other people but might get something from it. Maybe watch it on YouTube, maybe watch the lyrics now, listen to it, and it might mean something to anybody in the world. But well, there you go. that was just like my wee, even though I was trying to no pick up like great detail of your energy, like the energy still decided to come through for you. Do you know what I mean? But right, so I'm going to just get straight into it. So your significator card. Your significator card wants to come in and tell you that you have to take a leap of faith with the grasshopper spirit, and basically leap of faith. There's going to be like, it's green, it's got to be something to do with heart related. It's wearing a crown, maybe heart related, where you might feel like royalty, like somebody's queen. A leap of faith, making a decision in some sense. Well, I might come back to that, right? I'll just stick it there like that so you can kind of see it. Grasshopper spirit. And this is what you need to leave behind. This kind of energy is what you're leaving behind. This kind of energy is what you have to take with you. And this kind of energy is how to heal from it. So we can kind of say, like, if you're going to work through the energies throughout the month, you could say that through the beginning to the first half of the month, you're going to be feeling in this energy where you're preparing to leave this energy behind you. And then moving on to the middle of the month, this is the energy that you're preparing to take with you. And this energy that you will be moving into on the second half of the month is you, like, this is how you will be healing. Do you know what I mean? This is going to be, like, I'm going to put a message of love, message of money, message for health, work, and then a message from your spirit guides. But I'm really only wanting to pull like one message. I did say that to Taurus, and then I ended up pulling them like their card that came out, like their jumping card, then the bottom of the deck, subconscious, what's hindering them, and then top of the deck, what they're consciously aware of. And no wonder I got to like the amount of time that I did with them. But to be honest with you, I don't know how many people it would resonate with, because it was like that deep and like it was quite personal. And obviously, I mean, my messages are meant to be general, and it was really specific. So like basically like I did go into a bit more detail, but anyway, never mind that. So like, it's time to let it go, Lorraine. It's time to let it go, Lorraine. Sorry, I'm over exaggerating a wee bit. Card 31, and this is number 4. Now reduces down to a number 4 when you bring it to a single digit. Groundhog spirit. So I'm just hearing like Bill Murray, Groundhog Day, every day waking up and living the same experiences you were living the day before, and the day before that, and the day before that, and the day before that. Sorry if my voice sounds pretty shaky. I think this is like, my voice is like this because of the energy and the heaviness of the previous reading. So sorry if I do sound like I'm nervous and things. I don't think it is. I think it's just the last reading was so overly heavy that that's the way I feel. So basically, back to yourself, Capricorn. Groundhog spirit. Time to let go. Time to drop this heart that you're holding in your hand. And time to choose your own. Now, like number 4, like stand into your own emperor kind of role now. Like you be the king of your castle or something like that. You choose to not sit and go round in circles holding on to a heart. And then you've got the thinking man. 4 add 6, card 46, 4 add 6 is 10. The thinking man, I think maybe you've came to the point where you're like, I'm completing this, like this, now this Groundhog Day, this circle, this like running in circles, I'm completing this now. He's standing and he's intently staring at a crystal that is it's pointed like 3 different ways. So like his energy is directed towards different people in his life, and that thinking man is thinking about that, and you're like, and I think you're choosing like, I'm not keeping going round in this circle, living every single day the exact same. And I think maybe you're choosing to like, and I'm hearing like now like you get crystal, like terminated crystals. Like I'm hearing that you're terminating like and completing like this cycle that you're in with this thinking man. Because this thinking man has got like 3 arches here. So he's like maybe energetically thinking of you, thinking of himself, thinking of someone else. Could be like things like work could be the other thing, or it could be like children could be another thing, or finances could be another thing. Now like it could be like yourself and him and anything else that basically takes up his mind to the point where you kind of feel like you're a bit non-existent and you're going round and round and round living every single day trying to change it. But like when it's like just Groundhog Day, it's like now that way Bill Murray feels now. So I feel like the terminated crystal is like you coming to the realisation that the relationships came full circle basically, and you're choosing to terminate this relationship with this thinking man who, he may think about you at times, but he's also like standing centred in this one, so he's like thinking about himself most, then maybe go to that side, and then maybe this is like what gets the rest of his attention, be it work, be it his money problems, or money like finances, or be it like children, or be it I don't even know now, like it could be everything and anything you can imagine. Do you know what I mean? You probably know if you're in that kind of like this is happening to you, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. So you're terminating and bringing this to completion. This was it's telling me that this was a caring connection, and it's like the man standing basically hugging the woman, and he's got like a bunch of flowers as if to say I'm sorry, and the card is number 14. I'm sorry, I want to bring in balance, but then you add the 1 and the 4 together, it's like 5. I want to bring in balance after like maybe a fight, an argument, and I want to bring in balance to this door to romance. And then you kind of like halfway open the door to the romance, and then you realise that their heart is still locked up in this cage where the key has been thrown away or something like that. It's like they're still closed off. That's what I'm hearing. Sorry, my nose is getting really itchy. That's me normally like when I can tell like I'm picking up messages, and their heart is closed off to you, even though they want to give it freely. And I'm hearing free, I just said freely, freely, and then my angel says freely. So maybe it's like free. Maybe that might be important. Maybe there's like free in one place, free in another place, and free in another place or something. Or there's free in one place and free in another place. Something like that I'm hearing. But anyway, it's like that caring connection is in this thinking man. Their heart's closed off in this cage. You can clearly see there's a keyhole here that you've got to get in, like to, do you know what I mean, to open as well. And it's like you're just choosing to terminate that. And beyond illusion is like you're no longer sitting in illusion. You're beyond illusion. You're choosing to make a judgment call, because this is like the judgment card in tarot. This is just like the Osho Zen tarot, do you know what I mean? It's just like it's got different words for it, but it's like you can clearly see now like with the butterflies like third eye here, and it's like you're choosing yourself. You're choosing your own self-growth now. It's kind of like, do you know what that was? I don't know, now like, it's just like you've came full circle a few times now with it, and you're constantly going through Groundhog Day. If you can imagine, like, you get to like 10 on the tarot cards, that's like the wheel. So that's like you went full circle. Then you go to another 10, that's you went full circle. And then, like that, 46, 4 add 6, that's 10. So that's another full circle. That's 3 full circles. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not even adding up all the other cards, imagine. So that's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15, so that would mean that you've went 4 full circles and a half a circle. So that means that you've tried to like keep trying and there again, like 4.5 times. Maybe like stand out to you. My nose is pure itching when I'm saying that, sorry. Pure hard to understand, I bet you. But anyway, you're choosing yourself, and you're choosing to put your energy into yourself. You might be like finding yourself like transforming, and it's like showing me that the person is meditating as well. You might be finding like a real state of peace within yourself, maybe in a meditative state and things like that. But I hear with Groundhog, right, take the hog away. And you're Capricorn, I mean, you're an earth sign, so you are very much grounded. But I hear like my angels say, but know when they've got this heart in their hand. Now, like, they're no grounded when they've got this heart and they're worrying. And I mean, like the groundhog, like, it's got the heart up to its mouth. It's like, oh, no, like, no, what to let it go. Now, like the way you would bite your nails if you're nervous. It's like you don't want to let it go, but like it's like now you're grounded, and it's like you're broken my heart. Do you know what I mean? And it's like you're choosing yourself, centering yourself, and then the 4 of Wands is like your stability. Now, like, you're no longer like sitting there with the flags out waiting on them coming home. Now, like, or something like that. It's like you're no longer being their stability, you're choosing to be your own stability. You're choosing yourself over, like, repeatedly feeling in that, like that groundhog space. So this is what you're choosing to leave behind you. I hope some of you can take that. So, like, what you have to take with you is, like, trusting divine detours. Card number 16. So, like, you have to trust in divine detours. 16 is like a tower moment. But this coyote spirit, now, like, it doesn't look very, like, shocked that it's having a double moment. It doesn't realise, now it's not shocked that it's having this tower moment. So it's like your angels or your spirit team is just saying, you're no shocked, because you're like, I've been through this that many times that I'm no shocked that I'm like deciding I don't want to keep going through it. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, the message here is, despite your tower moment, you have to trust that in the divine detour, basically. The divine detour, which, and this is Leo season right now, like, despite the detour of you going through, like, number 5 is like, you going through this, like, repetitive, like, falling out, falling in, conflict, change, like, having to rebuild your life, challenge yourself there again, and take a risk, and have the courage and the strength to go it alone. I mean, she's here herself, and she looks like she means business. Doesn't she look like she means business? And look at her cat, a lion. It's like ready to pounce on somebody. Do you know what I mean? And, like, look at the light, her halo on her head, and there's red in her wings, and that's saying that you are beginning to be filled with and illuminated with confidence. And this red in her wings is like she feels fully supported and stable in herself, and she chooses now, like, to be, I'm hearing again, the king of her own castle, the queen of her own castle, basically. And while you're in this divine detour, where you're having to like change up things in your life and make decisions maybe to go it solo. I know that every single Capricorn person might not be going solo, but if this isn't your story, then this isn't your story. Use your own discernment. You know if you're going through that kind of energy, then it's your story. And if it's not your story, then let it be. I mean, I can't read for like every single Capricorn. And don't know why I was getting a bit defensive there, but maybe I heard, maybe somebody was saying, they're like, no, everybody's single, blah, blah, blah. Or something, do you know what I mean? But anyway, so you're choosing to take a risk and choose yourself. And when you choose yourself, this is the energy that you come into. The energy that you're coming into when you choose yourself is like you're choosing to solve your own problems, solve your own money problems. I'm hearing now, like and find your own domestic bliss. I'm hearing. And look, the cat again. I mean, that's like a cat, and there's another cat. No, that's a big cat, but it's still a cat. And they're saying, like, a purple dress and a red sofa, it's like she's, like, fully connected, like, to her higher self. Her higher self is brought her to this place. It's brought her to this place, and this is a feng shui coin. So this is like telling you that you have shifted lots of different things round about in your life to make it work for you in the most harmonious, like to bring like positive energy into your life, do you know what I mean? And the red is like, again, that's you, like you feeling fully stable in your roots, stable in your house, in your home, now like in yourself, knowing that you're fully supported by yourself. Now like that's what that is, to the point where you're like woman holding a heart. It's like now like your heart's free for someone else. And like I said before, if this isn't your story, it's not your story. Do you know what I mean? But my messages only come through what they come through as, and I can't change that. Do you know what I mean? So this is like the Capricorns maybe that I'm speaking to are like a woman holding a heart. I mean, because in the last messages, the person that you're dealing with is like a man, the thinking man. So this is like you, a woman holding a heart, and it's 4 + 4. So this might be like you feeling stable in yourself and another person feeling the exact same in their life now, like, and it's like what I'm hearing is like attracts like. So if you're sitting fully in that kind of feeling, then that is the type of person that you will attract into your life. Do you know what I mean? It's like if we're feeling rocky, we'll probably attract a person into your life that's probably got that same kind of energy. But 4 add 4, so they're going to have their own home and their own stability. Sorry, my nose is itchy again. They're going to have their own home, their own stability, and you're going to have your own home and your own stability. And there's going to be like movement back and forward, maybe back and forward now, like, and there's going to be like chopping and changing for their house to your house, for their house to your house. I'm hearing, and I'm just hearing it's like it might be like women holding a heart, maybe like I'm really feeling like love, because underneath it you've got sorry you've got the 2 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups is like somebody that you might be friends with, friendliness. Yellow, the colour yellow signifies now like friendship, but the colour pink is telling me that your friendship will grow into like a real love. Now, like, and it's again 2 trees. Now, so that's one of them is like this is your friend's home, and this is your home, and it's like this is your connect. Now, like your energies blending together to the point where friendship is going to get mixed, and there's going to be a romantic relationship with the looks of it. Like she's holding a feng shui coin, like see right round her arm, like that's like feng shui. Look at her heart. Look, she wears a black heart. That's like the heart that she's left in the past on her arm. It's like it's been, I know it's like a bracelet or a bangle or something, but it's like tattooed onto her arm. And look, there's that, see like the judgment that you made with the butterfly. Now like you opened like your third eye, they're saying, when you decided to make this judgment call and choose yourself. So basically, women holding the heart is gonna, like Capricorn, you're gonna like find maybe that a friendship with someone who's extremely stable in their own right, now in their own home and everything, their own maybe career and things like that. And this friendship's going to blend maybe into love, and it's going to blend into love now. Like, and it might be quite explosive. Like, it might be like a fast change I'm hearing. It's like 1 minute you're friends and then the next minute, like, there's been a boundary crossed, or I don't know, it might be 8 of Wands, fast movement. Somebody might like just like dip in for the kiss or something. So I'm just feeling like that dead, like, mwah. Sorry, should get there. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, it's like lots of communication between you, lots of like you travelling to them and them coming back to travel to you, and like I said, changing, now like swaps, like changing each. But there is a gap there where there's no like communication. So it's like they're saying, aye, we're friends, but we don't need to be constantly in touch. And then get in contact, and it's like you message, they message, you message, they message, you message, they message. Then you decide, do you know what, I'll come see you tonight. And then they say, right, I'll come see you tomorrow night. And then you don't talk for a wee couple of days. And there's no awkwardness when you message and they message, because there's the stability there in their life, and there's the stability in your life. And they're saying you have to trust in divine detours now. Like, sounds like it's like energy that you don't think could be part of your life. But then they're saying this energy is like something that you're bringing forward to yourself in the future. Do you know what I mean? That was me. Like, basically, I've cut your, like, that was the bottom of the deck. That's, can you see this in the cards in the camera? So that's like the bottom of the deck. That's it. When I've cut the deck, that's what hinders you. And then this is the top of the deck. But I'll explain that in a wee minute. So basically, you're being asked to like go back to the like a beginner mind, card 48. So that's 8, 10, 12, 3. So you have to go back to the beginning, a beginner mind basically, when it comes to like your own growth. In the porcupine spirit, I mean, he's like got a jaggy exterior and things like that. Maybe you have to put up some boundaries where people now like communicate with the blue across their nose and up their head, and it's like you have to communicate to people. You can't like overstep this boundary. This boundary is there for my protection. I'm actually maybe protecting you to an extent, but this is there for my protection. Porcupine spirit. Now, like, try and cross that boundary and you get a wee, like, porcupine and stuck in your, like, finger. Do you know what I mean? It's like back to beginner. So maybe you might bring this person back to friendships or something. Goddess of the moon. So back to beginning. Maybe this could mean that you're coming back to, like, the beginning when it comes to like shooting for your goals, because I kind of see this goddess of the moon. It's like she's like, as if she's like a netball player or a basketball player. It's like she's shooting like for her goals and her desires. So like you might be brought back to like a time for beginner mind now, like go get and rethink how you might actually approach something or something like that. How you might approach maybe a man holding a heart. Oh, didn't even notice that was coming out like that. And so you might be like trying to like bag a man holding a heart. 4 out of 5. Maybe this man holding a heart might have a birthday in September. I don't know. Appreciation. So basically this is the energy that you're feeling in with this man holding a heart. And integration, that's like you feel like you've got like a balance with this person. And it's like there's a swan and there's like a hawk, and that's signifying like the male and like the masculine and feminine energies. And then there's a snake down here at the bottom to say that maybe this person helps you integrate now, like parts of yourself where you find a wee bit of balance. And maybe, I'm not sure if this is you or if this is them, the Knight of Swords, but it's kind of like somebody wanting to make a change, or like they're wanting to back, like you're wanting to bag an opportunity, maybe because you're the one that's shooting for the gold, do you know what I mean? It's like going for gold. Young people won't even know what I'm talking about, but you know what I'm talking about if you're older, do you know what I mean? And it's like pure like running as fast as you can, because now like you're so determined and focused now, like, but it might not be that you're like doing it so that you can like get his heart and relationship. Maybe you see him, this person, maybe you're like sending like your energy to them, but it doesn't necessarily need to be in a romantic situation, even though that does say man holding a heart. But maybe that's where friends become like more like, you might be like speaking to this person or going to visit this person, and this man holding a heart is just your friend. And then like that's when the friendship and the love basically blend together. And when it blends together, now like there's this feeling of appreciation. Basically, you're going to get together, you're going to end up being together at one point, whoever it is. Birthday maybe in September, but you're going to get together with this person at one point, and you're going to integrate integration together, segregation, but it's that like hairspray, integration together, segregation now, integration together, segregation now, or something. Maybe you might have like a different racial background, or a different maybe like belief system or something like that, and like a different religion, or I don't know, why did I think that? Yeah, anyway, doesn't matter, but like what I'm saying is like the Knight of Swords is like making a hasty decision, like now like you make like a pure fast decision on something about this person, do you know what I mean? And look here, right, so this is what your subconscious wants you to tell you. Your subconscious wants you to tell you like 7 to me. 7 is like spirituality. So I kind of feel like maybe you're going to be open to like the spiritual community, and this is going to like bring you to the door to value in some way, and bring you stability. 3 add 1 is 4. Feng Shui, they does remind me of Feng Shui again. Oh my god, keep getting an itchy nose. And this will bring you consciously, you're aware of a man holding a coin. 4, 5, so that's 7, and that's 7, so that's 7, 7. What number was that there? 4, 7, 4, 7. Maybe that's got something to do with our number. 7, 4, 7. 7, 4, 7. Maybe this person that you're going to like work towards is like this, is like part of this community. And the value doesn't need to be about money, even though it says man holding a coin, maybe it is. Pure like contradicting myself, I'm sorry. But down here you got, I didn't try and pull this card. I put like your cards out, and then it was a wee while later, like a wee half an hour later, before I was ready to get your reading recorded, and I noticed that lying underneath my table. So basically they're saying the snake spirit is a time to heal, but like 5 add 5 is 10, and they're saying to me that I think Capricorn has actually like shed like their skin, and they have took time to heal. They've took time to heal to the point where they've got to like the door to personal healing and happiness. And that's 7 again, 4 add 3 is 7. So that's 777. So there's definitely a spiritual like message here, because then you've got the temple path, and that's like a religion, church, things like that. I'm also seeing travel here, because like there's something to do with travel and spirituality, because you've got like the world here at the bottom of the deck. So subconsciously, your subconscious wants you to like connect to the world, now like travel the world, be on top of the world. And it's all starting from like a seed in your head, now like that Ace of Wands is like, it's not like pure instantly a passionate like thought idea beginning like right here in this 3D world, but that's an idea in your head now that you think about, like woulda, coulda, do I want to, now like that kind of way. And then it's like your conscious mind, what you already know, is like, yes, I do, I will. And it's like booking tickets, like booking your hotel or wherever it is that you're going to. It's like holding the tickets in your hand, and holding your travel money in your hand, and holding this seed of potential. Maybe what it is you're going, the seed of potential for you to go and shed your skin and take time to heal, to find your personal door to healing and happiness, which has got something to do with the like spirituality and things like that. And it's going to open you up to like the temple path is your personal growth. The temple path is like you will be like your own inner temple, I'm hearing, but like I'm also hearing like maybe this is like a spiritual place, because the temple path can be like a church, a spiritual like ceremony and things like that, with it being circles, like ceremony. So 38 minutes again, man, I'm pure murder. Take too long with these readings. And that's the leap of faith that I'm hearing with the grasshopper spirit. So, oh look there, that must be a message for you. Retreat. Oh, so you have to go on a retreat. It's time for you to disconnect from the world, Capricorn. That's your message. And look, when I stop shuffling now, you got new love. You don't realise it yet, but a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and maybe you're not picking up on it yet, but they have. What's hindering you is, yes, this person who's stirring your romantic feelings is your actual soulmate. It's like, I'm hearing like Capricorn and soulmate sitting in a tree. Kissing. Maybe people might tease you about it. Now, like I'm hearing now, like people teasing you. That's like me saying that. Oh my God. And then they're saying that this situation involves marriage. Wow. Oh my God. That looks like a place where you would go and get married, like in America or something like that, doesn't it? Like that courthouse kind of place, like in small towns and that in America. So you don't realise it yet, but new love is coming towards you. And then what's hindering you is, yes, this is actually like your soulmate. And then like consciously, maybe you're aware that there's thoughts now like that you would like to have like that kind of like commitment with someone, but you're not consciously aware that there's a person round about you that is interested in you like that. I'm hearing it's like you don't realise it. So anyway, but your romance angel was that you have to take time to disconnect from the world and you have to go on a retreat. So this retreat might be this spiritual thing. So what messages does the star sign of Capricorn, what messages does Spirit want to bring through for the star sign of Capricorn? You have to look for a sign. You have to look for a sign of perfect timing, they're saying. And then there's going to be a sign, and she's like holding like a sand timer, where it's energetically connected to like one rainbow going one way and one rainbow going the other way. So it's like you to your like from you into the sand timer, like sending your rainbow and your message back out to your friend. Now like, and it's like back in, back out, and back in and back out. It's like perfect timing. And then they're saying a year from now, maybe this is you, you've travelled the world, you've went on this retreat, you've travelled the world, and then you've found this connection to this person. Maybe you're going to go on a spiritual retreat with someone and meet someone, now like your divine partner or whatever is going to be someone from that place that you go on holiday to. What's hindering you is you have to ask for help from others. Maybe you have to ask for help from, like, that looks like to me like parents standing together. Oh my God, Capricorn, my nose didn't actually this with Taurus. And then consciously what you're aware of is that you do have helpful people around about you. So like what's hindering you is that you need, like, you have to ask for help, and you do have helpful people around about you, so just ask for it then. If you know that you've got helpful people around about you, then ask for it. And then it's like you have to look for a sign about something in regards to money, saying it's like there's going to be like a big lightning bolt coming in. So basically you have to ask your parents for help. You've got them helpful people around about you. Look, that looks like the woman, like the mum. That looks like the father. Look for a sign for perfect timing, and then like shoot the messages. Now like ask them basically. Ask your mum, ask your dad, ask for help, and then you have to look for a sign, and the lightning bolt coming back in to say, Fish. Do you know what I mean? Maybe he might try and shoot you down. I'm hearing maybe that one might try and shoot you down, but this one's like like it's like love energy, but it's like maybe in time. I'm hearing maybe in time from your mother figure, or from like the woman that you would ask, the feminine energy. But like maybe if you ask a male energy, I'm just hearing the lightning bolt now, like they might like shoot you down. But they might shoot you down and like then come back and offer you after a time and say, I'm sorry, like I can help you now, or something like that. So what health messages does Archangel Raphael have for the star sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs? Archangel Raphael, please bring forward a message for Capricorn's health. Increased energy. So Capricorn, this is what you've got to look forward to. You've got to look forward to like this increased energy all these pastel, beautiful colours that you're going to be feeling within yourself. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for filling me with illuminated energy of divine love and light. So Archangel energy. Archangel Raphael is going to fill you with unlimited energy of divine love and light. And then you're being asked to change positions. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for leading me to the best healer for this situation. And that might be like that spiritual retreat that you go into. Maybe that's the change of physicians, because they will be able to actually heal you. Like, can you see like the message? Archangel Raphael, thank you for leading me to the best healer for this situation. Use your natural healing abilities. So this, like, changing physicians is a natural healer. So there, and then what you know is sobriety. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for adjusting my cravings and healthful direction so I only desire life-affirming foods and beverages. So that's your messages from Archangel Raphael, quickly. Oh, and your pre-shuffle, this came up, and this was to do with your work, and I felt like this was like instantly your message. So you know what to do anyway, Capricorn, they're saying. You know what to do, you've got the answers that you seek. And claircognizance, this is like your thoughts and your ideas and like things like that. And it's like, pay attention to your thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers from your loved ones in heaven, from your angels, from your spirit guides, and all different things like that. You have to pay attention to the moon cycles. You have to notice how you feel when like it's a new moon, and then again to the full moon, and maybe a wee like journal log. Maybe your feelings and emotions and moods and that might dip with the moon. And then divine order, there's going to be divine order, and maybe you bring in balance and divine order into your working life. Now, like you, like maybe you are the person who is balanced in your work life. Oh, I'm sorry, I need to hurry up and get off of this because my nose is so itchy. So your message from Spirit is pure unreal, because it wasn't like that a minute ago with the Taurus reading. So, Spirit guides, please bring forward a message for the star sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs from your angels and spirit team, from the loved ones in spirit. Please bring forward a message from your loved ones in spirit, their angels, or the spirit guides for the star sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Whoops. They all went everywhere there. Oh. Don't know where they went to. So you got breaking dawn. So you have to break through into a new reality. You have to break free of a situation. That's that groundhog spirit. You have to break free of that. Now, like, that is like keeps you in that state of conflicting energies of going back and forward, and always like changing over good, over no good, over good, over no good. Do you know what I mean? Because this is the way you feel. Like the past returns for a time. 4 add 2, it's 6. It's like your lover like returns for a time and then they're away again. And it's like Lantern Fairy, which is 6 again. But look this way, right? It's like you, like number 4 is first, then it's 2. So it's like you are risking your, like number 4 is your stability for this connection with this other person. But on this way, it's like Lantern Fairy, a clear solution. Now you understand that like you're the 2. You're the person that you need to put first. You're like balanced, like home life and stability. Do you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. And then you've got magical space clearing time, 2 little witches. and two little witches came in when it's time for you to clear away some sort of energy from your, like, yourself, your house, your emotions, your feelings, your relationships, people round about you. Do you know what I mean? And they came in with this broom, this sweeping brush, and they cleanse everything round about you. And I'm hearing maybe you should cleanse your energetic space, your home, actually your body, your whole self. Get yourself a wee sage stick and, like, say something like, negative energy may not stay, I release it and send it on its way. Negative energy, I banish thee. This is my word, so mote it be. And that's like two little witches saying that, and it's like brush, 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 sweep, 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 and sweep all that negative energy out of your life, basically. And the bottom of the deck is the reason why you're sweeping this person out your life is because you obviously have a collision of beliefs, a collision of styles, attitudes, and your energies are just not like all these like lightning bolts here. It's like these are just like clashing now. It's like there's no eye to eye, and it's like, I mean, 8 is like 3 add 5 is the number of 8, and the number of 8 should be like feel really fully like always connected. Like the figure of 8 never ever lifts the pen off the paper. Do you know what I mean? And it's like you're not feeling that connection anymore. Do you know what I mean? And consciously, what you're aware of is that you're choosing 10. It's like you're choosing to turn the wheel and choose yourself now when you bring it down to a single digit and choose yourself, number 1. And what is like hindering you is number 8 is you're holding on to that connection way too tight. Now, like, so basically all that speaks up for itself. You're holding on to a relationship from the past that you're repeating circles in, and I hope that makes sense to someone out there, Capricorn. If you enjoyed this reading, if you felt like it was for you, then like my video, give me a wee thumbs up, and come back and like see your next readings for the next time, or for your sun, moon, rising and Venus signs, whatever. It's up to you. Bye.